In the previous video, we installed Eslint and Prettier. Now, how do we use Eslint? To use Eslint, we open our package.json file, and inside our package.json file, what we want to do is to add a script that is going to apply Eslint to all our JavaScript files. How do we do that? We do that by adding this script to our script, which is lint eslint.ext.js. What this means is that we want to lint by using this eslint on all our JavaScript files, which is the dot we have here, --extension.js. So we want to apply eslint to all our files that are JavaScript files. Next thing to do is to open our eslint rc file that we created. Now, what are we going to do here? Between Prettier and Eslint, there is always a conflict between them, and as a big brother, we would like to settle some of these conflicts. One very common conflict between Prettier and Eslint is using a double quote or a single quote. So as a big brother again, we are going to set the rule for them that this is what they should use. So again, inside our eslint rc file, we are going to pass in a rule that says that when it comes to quotes, we want to use a double quote and it should avoid escape. So this fixed about 90% of our Eslint problems. The only thing left now is if you open our terminal and we run yarn lint, what is going to happen is that Eslint is going to go through all our JavaScript files to see if there are errors or warnings in any of the files. Now remember, the yarn lint command is only going to show us where our errors are. But to fix the errors using the same lint, what you do is you type in yarn lint -- fix. Now this command is going to fix all your linting errors in all your JavaScript files. Last thing to add is in our app.js, the codes we wrote during our exercise. Now if you look at the codes here properly, you can see that there have been some changes in terms of the styling. This is because Eslint does not allow inline styles. Now what is an inline style? An inline style is we giving a style within the components that we call. So remember that we had style and then equals, and we're going to pass in the flex and the margin top and the padding and the background color. We're passing them inside our components. Now Eslint, or to be professional developers do not do that, and that is why Eslint has set the tone for us not to use inline styles. So to avoid inline styles, you could see that I passed in styles.container, styles.searchbar, and then styles.list. And then I came into my style sheet here to type in the container and place my styling in it. The same thing with the search bar, and the same thing goes with the list. So you can go to the terminal and run yarn lint and also run yarn lint -- fix to see some of your errors and also fix them. So as I do that, I'll meet you in the next episode to see how we can configure this yarn lint with VS Code. A big question: why do I want to configure this together? Because we can't always come to our terminal to type in yarn lint -- fix to fix our errors. Because you're going to write in a lot of codes, we want VS Code to help us. We want to integrate the Eslint into VS Code so that we just know whenever we make an error, we just know without coming to our terminal to type in yarn lint or yarn lint -- fix. See you in the next episode.